Hey everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and we are doing a planner video. I brought this whole thing up. I wanted to show you guys just the scale of things. I have a stack right here, and I have this big giant Y-weave basket completely full. This one might be a long slash rambly type video because we are just going to walk through all of my TRP planners. So let's go ahead and hop in. All right, funny enough, I actually forgot two, and I knew which specific two were missing from this pile. I'll zoom out a little bit. You can see I've got stacks and organization going across the table. My front stack is the main star of the show, clearly like my biggest stack here, sterling ink. Okay, what kicked this video off is actually one of your guys' comments. So I read every comment that comes through on my channel, good, bad, and ugly. Every once in a while I will miss one here and there, but for the most part I read every single comment that comes through. And this person happened to leave a comment that sparked this video. So her first comment, it's from Mary Beth. It says, I'll show it up on the screen for you guys. I really got to know, how many sterling ink books do you have? I'm not judging. I have so many notebooks and I need to know I'm not alone. Okay? And then I wrote back, well, until this launch, I had either a planner or notebook in every size they offered. I have a lot of them, partially because I review things on this channel, but partially just because I love sterling ink. You know, when everything came in pink anyway, LOL, which, you know, I've mentioned my disappointment in the lack of pink this time. And Mary Beth wrote back, I have one in all sizes and all the colors except forest, which she and I agree on the forest, both in the 500 and 200 page. You should do a video just showing off your collection because I would love to see that. And guess what? I'm making that video, and I thought, when I'm already doing this, I'm going to make this video talking about every TRP planner and notebook that I have. So that was the pile that you saw in the beginning of this video, and I'm so excited about this. So yeah, if you guys have video suggestions, definitely leave them in the comments below. I do read those comments. I do add things to my list for video topics. And also, I would love a like and subscribe if you guys would be so generous. But yeah, this is the video. Every TRP planner and notebook that I own. And we're gonna start with sterling ink, and I tried to mostly divide out my sterling inks into 2023s, 2024 and beyonds, and also notebooks are thrown in here as well. So I'm doing this in a certain fashion, and then all the other companies are just individual companies. So I will have timestamps in this video for you guys so you guys can find what you want. But since Mary Beth had the video suggestion, I'm doing the sterling inks first. Like you saw, I have multiple stacks of the sterling inks. This stack happens to be 2023 releases or undated planners. So the entire start of the whole sterling ink love and the TRP love for me was this one. I was never a fan of Hobonichi because of all the color on the page and like the quotes at the bottom, like all the problems that people have with the Hobonichis. Those were my problems with the Hobonichis as well. So I was never into it. I always thought this paper was kind of weird and different. I never had tried it until this planner. And the single only reason I jumped on the sterling ink bandwagon was because they had pink planners. So take notes, y'all. Pink planners were a main deciding factor of why I even started using TRP planners, why I even gave them a shot. Because I'm like, oh wow, a TRP planner in a beautiful pink color. I missed the original pre-order. Like when she first came out with these, I missed the original pre-order, saw them after the fact, after the pre-order was closed, and I have been ordering from her ever since, which clearly you can see I love it. I wish she would have pink in every single color. That's my main huge gripe. I'm gonna do a little bit more talking about the sterling ink disappointment later on in the video. I'm cutting this up so that that's not the start of this video is wah wah, I don't have pink planners, but I'm gonna save that to the very end. I'll have everything timestamped like I said, so we can jump into the happy fun part talking about this planner. But the most of my rant, and I will read some comments that I have left off here and, you know, talk about it a little bit more with you guys. But just know, if you aren't a fan of the colors for next year, in the 2025s, you can totally cover your planners. I do have that tutorial on this channel. Super easy. I just covered some of these, which I'll talk about when we get to that portion of the video. But to start out the video, we're going to talk about 2023s. This was the planner that started it all. It was a planner that came in two. I didn't purchase from the original pre-order. I purchased at the release after that. So this was my purchase, and they sold out so quick. It came in the half-year books. Like 6 months in this one, 6 months in this one. And that's how I started my TRP journey, is with this one. And like, I used this thing. It's pretty much, you know, filled out. I flipped through all of this on my channel. Like journaling, not all the way filled out because it's a page a day. And I didn't necessarily do that part. But this is the first 6 months in a sterling ink. Loved it. So there's the half year. I also bought the full year, and I was using this for some Japanese practice and haven't really had the time to commit to Japanese practice. So just in the beginning and some pages in the back. So I had these two originally. Then later on in the year, she released undated A5s, and I think she had the B6 undated as well. So I grabbed both of those as well. I got the half year, 6 month undated, and then the full year undated as well. So I use this one as a swatch book still to this day. I might have started this at the very end of 2023 or the very beginning of 2024. But this is my fountain ink swatch book. I have sample size bottles of everything. I don't have a full size bottle of any inks, but I get the samples from Van S, Goulet, Anderson pens. Those are the three I've ordered from, but other companies do samples as well. So right now this is my sample book, and you can see all the pages get really fluffy and crinkly, which is so fun. So that is going to continue on in my stack. The half years I switched into at the half year. So this one actually has an Erin Condren Petite folio cover. It does not fit on this actual book, so I just washi taped it on and had it inside a cover so that it wouldn't be a problem. But this one I used in the same fashion, but I liked this one better because the A5 Hobonichi Cousin stickers fit in here. So it's the 1.3 inch column stickers. If they're designed to fit in the Hobonichi Cousin, they perfectly fit in the columns of the A5 sterling inks. So I found my love there using the Hobonichi style stickers. And these are all mostly Hub and Chup Girl, but I've got some Coffee Monsters Co. stickers in here as well, here and there, but not every week is filled out. I tried a couple of different things in this one. Just loved this size, and I stuck with this size. My one this year is this size. So that was where I went that first year in Tomoe River paper. Like, got these pages, random journaling, swatching, lyrics, all sorts of things in here. So didn't get all the pages filled out. There's some in the back that aren't completely full. Well, I thought there were. Maybe it is all the way full, but that was the second part of 2023. And all along the way, I've been purchasing notebooks as they come out. I purchased other planners. I purchased other 2023s. I purchased other 2024s from various companies, but the whole TRP planner that started it all was the pink half year planner. And I really found my groove when I got into the A5 size. So that was the half year A5s. And then I've got all the 2024s and notebooks and miscellaneous things in these following few stacks here. So this is all the rest of my sterling inks right here that we're going to walk through. Let's start small and work our way bigger, and then we'll go from there. So smaller size ones, I've got the A6 size, and then this one is a passport size here. So these ones, this is a Hobonichi cover, and these ones are both A6 size. So I've got just the A6 monthly, and so there's a few pages in the back. There's also the monthly pages and all the goal setting pages in the booklets. And the booklets for 2025 come in black only, whereas these ones came in caramel and maybe another color, but I only got caramel booklets. I got two of the booklets. I don't know where the A5 one ended up. It's like on the bottom of the stack. So I have an A5 one I use as a health log. Never ended up using the A6 one, but can repurpose it as needed. But I like the, the slimness of these guys. So I've got the booklets. I also have this size, and this is the passport versus the A6 size. So these, I think, are both just notebooks. Yeah, that's a notebook. This is just a notebook. So just blank grid for both of these. So I got this cover from Siobhan at Just Scribble. She had these made for Go Wild, the black canvas. So they're custom made. This one stays in my belt bag. So I have notes on the go if I need to. I always have a pen, and I always have this little folio. So she did not know, like she gave me an extra one that she had custom made. She did not know at the time that this planner is always in my belt bag, or notebook in this case, but it's always in my belt bag and it's perfect for the little cover. So Siobhan from Just Scribble, love her. She's coming out with planners. I don't have any like right now, but I will be reviewing those when I get those. So definitely love her and love this cute little cover. It's purple and it's got a place for like credit cards and business cards and things. That one lives in my purse. I almost forgot to grab this one because it is in my purse. And then this one's just a little notebook. I haven't really used this one yet. I have tons of notebooks I can use at any time. Okay, so we've got like smaller sized ones. Let's start with the ones I'm actually using. So these ones are in my lineup right now. Some of them are ongoing, but two of these are for 2024. So I've got horizontal week size, which is the N2, the week size, and it's a little bit different than the Hobonichi. I've done reviews, like week size comparison videos. I don't think I have a TN size comparison because I think they're one of the few that I have, but I did a week size comparison, all sorts of things. So love this one. I will continue to purchase more of these size. I also have the TN size, which is called N1, and again, in horizontal. I use this one for my workouts. Got like workout logs in here. I went through some health issues, so there's lots of blanks in here for a few months. And then I'm back at it a little bit. I don't even know if I put in my miles for this week, but back at it a little bit. Also throwing in some walks in here. So workout, all that stuff is in this one. And then I have this TN size. This is a notebook that's not numbered. So these were the first notebooks she came out with. I think 2023, because the cover is different. This is the 2024 pink. And this one has no numbers on it, but this is my legit like travel log. So I will write down all of our travels. Let's see if I can find the page. So here's our Dollywood, Tennessee, Georgia vacation. We've got road trips for dance competitions. I throw in like miscellaneous things too. I'll put like our schedule and our talking about the trips. This was LA Dance Magic, a dance competition. Also here at Louder Than Life, when we went to Louisville, our first couples trip, like all the things go in here. So I haven't put in our Disney cruise, which I mentioned in a different video, but this is just an ongoing notebook for actual travel in a traveler's notebook. This covers from Freckled Fawn. And then I've got more that I purchased when she had things on sale. I went ahead and purchased a few extras, and I'm really glad I did now because there is no pink except this compact size. So I've got these I can repurpose, but they're all 2024. So I've got the horizontal compact N2, which is the weeks, also the full year N2. Again, weeks size, they're both horizontal because I like the horizontal. Super cute. And then this is the TN size full year, and I got this one originally to do gratitude, so I only made it to March in this, so I can totally repurpose like April onward, but you can see like I was doing some brush lettering, things I'm thankful for, also writing some notes about each thing at the start, and then just went to plain old brush scripting these. It's just like a grateful thing. Also some brush practice. I really liked the way this looked, but then it was annoying to like have to find a right pen to match. So, I mean, you can use the smaller side of the Tombow, but it's too big for these. So I'd have to find like a matching pen to go with the writing. And yeah, still have plenty of room. I could do this. I thought, you know, it's too much trying to write it here and write it here. So I just stopped this really quick. But I really liked this brush lettering part of it. But I could totally, again, repurpose this March, like mid-March onward in here because most of this is unused. I also have the half years, so I used one for a reading log and then the other one is completely blank, but these are both 6 months of documenting. So this is reading log. I still do reading log stuff in the back. I talk about series and randomness. One unused I could totally repurpose. This one also I could totally repurpose. This one is a caramel full year, and this was, you know, 2024. She did not have a horizontal A5 like she does for 2025. I was starting this really strong, like pictures in here. This is just like a week of pictures. Stopped this real quick. See? I was like, oh, this is gonna be my family journal, my family log. I started in the other one, which I'll show, but I got like 1 day's worth of journaling in here. Set up everything. Oh, I have a few more pages randomly in here. Okay, so set it up, barely touched it, totally can repurpose this one for an additional year some other time. So it's cute. I love Squishmallows. So I got some Squishmallow vinyls on Etsy. This one's a Coffee Monsters Co. And this is a little passport size one, which actually is Aura Estelle. So it's going to go in the Aura Estelle pile, but it is also TRP. So that one, it's also in the same Hobonichi cover, just different size. So I got the A5 and the A6 size cover for that. And then my current main squeeze Sticker Sneeze Fun Planner, it's also an A5 vertical, because that's all she had was vertical. I'm getting an A5 horizontal as well for the next year. So this is my main one. This is an Aura Estelle cover. I love the pink croc. I got my little stickers in the front here. And then this chunker is my main squeeze planner here. And I'm gonna try to fill this one all the way up for the full year. I had half year B6, then half year A5, and then I wanted the full year together because I knew I found the planner I love. It's the A5 size. Again, because the Hobonichi Cousin stickers fit. I've got plenty of stickers in here. I use this sometimes more like a junk journal, like swatches. All my Go Wild stuff is in here. Swatching, washi swatching. This is all Go Wild stuff. Little pieces and snippets from Go Wild. I had a pin on there from Texas Planner Babes, which I am a Texas Planner Babe. So just, you know, swatches, also some journaling. I started the family journal, this one. I started that actually in this book and then decided to switch. So I was doing this. This was how I started 2024 here. So all these journaling pages. And then that's when I purchased the other one to switch. And I was like, oh, I should copy all these over to the other book. Never ended up doing it. And then I've got more weeks that I can still fill out, but I'll flip through this at the end of the year. It's just sticker sneezing fun. It's not necessarily like the most functional planner. This is more of like my fun planner, not so much super functional. Like it helps me with stuff. I do have notes in here as well, but it's more sticker fun and just documenting life. And I've got some Hubbin and Chub Girl stickers on here, and a couple of them at the edges are peeling. And then this is a Coffee Monsters Co. right here. So that's my main squeeze planner. I will continue to buy the A5 size planner for this purpose. And I also will get a horizontal for another purpose. All right, last little bit of sterling ink stuff. This passport size. Yeah, so this is actually the passport size planner, and this is one I got on sale. And it's a horizontal, and I got this one for a specific purpose, potentially, is like being my Moxie Life goal setting system. I would, you know, disregard the numbers and have each section just be one of the 8 goal sections. So that was why I got it. It has 8 sections. This is unusable for me. I write way too big to like actually have that square be functional, but these could be totally functional for me for goal setting, and then all the reflections could be at these back pages. So still totally in the running for my goal setting. Just have this teeny tiny goal setting companion would be awesome. So I got that one along with the notebook there in that size. And I think those in one Aura Estelle pack of things. It's my only passport size thing. Super cute and teeny tiny. And then these are the notebooks I got, again, from Sterling Ink. These were black notebooks with gold edging. And I got these ones for my tutorial to cover planners because I knew how much planner cover disappointment there was in the community, and I wanted to have a video and show you guys. You can get whatever color. These could be forest green. You would never know the difference because they're covered up completely, and that's such a fun tutorial, and I love these. So I will have these in my stack. I have one notebook I'm using up, and then one of these will be the notebook for me for a long time because there's 200 and some odd pages, 270, something like that in these guys. And I don't know. Yeah, these are numbered. That's backwards. I was like, I thought they had numbers. They do. I love this. You can see like the wrinkling in it, which is fine. Like it doesn't matter to me. It gets wrinkled as you like bend it. And people were asking if it lay flat. Like that was one of the questions. I'll flip it. It does, but you still have to rub the planner like you would like a brand new planner. A lot of times you still have to like flatten them down. It will stay open. This one, a little bit trickier. Again, brand new planner. It will close on you. See that? Rub it, and then it stays open, stays flat. So there you go. It does actually work. The covers are not very thick at all. It isn't quite as bendy. Like this cover, super floppy bendy. This one, a little bit stiffer, but still bendy enough that it's not a big deal. You're not gonna break your book. And that's all the Sterling inks. So thank you so much, Mary Beth, for this video suggestion. You can continue to watch if you want to see all the rest of the collections. I'm moving these. This is our guest room that I'm filming in now, so I'm throwing things on the bed out of the way. So I didn't actually count them. You guys are more than free to count them. I may count them as I'm editing and put a counter up at the end here. Editing Sammy here, I totally did count them and I got 20 sterling inks. So let me know in the comments down below if you also counted 20. But I don't know. So that was the craziness. Next, let's talk about Hobonichi because that seems to be a very popular one. I mean, I think that's what started the TOMOE River paper planners. And this was my first year purchasing Hobonichi style planners. Again, colors wise, they just don't appeal to me. This does not appeal to me at all. It is paper, and again, you could totally cover this with the vinyl. It's no big deal. But yeah, like this creamy, peachy color. I never liked the cream paper, which their Weeks planners still used the cream paper. So this was one of the reasons I was never into the TOMOE River paper because, ew, like it's cream, it's yellow. I'm not a fan of that at all. So the Weeks ones are still in that old paper, and then the other ones came in the new white Sanzin paper produced in a different factory. Old TOMOE River paper is no longer produced, so they used their last batches to make the Weeks planners last year, and now I think everything's going to be in the new paper moving forward from 2025, including the Weeks, hopefully. Let's talk about these a little bit. I have a Hobonichi Hone, and this one I have used more than any of the other ones. And I was using this as my like down and dirty, ugly to-do listy book. This is not a pretty one. This is not like a YouTube or Instagram worthy planner. It's just kind of an ugly, like used my fountain pens, but just an ugly planner. I don't use this one nearly as much anymore. I switched to the Daily Duo, but I decorated it and then we went on vacation. This is like more recent stuff here. But I don't use this one nearly as much. It's just more of like a brain dump now. But I think it's super cute. I love the sea dragons. It's so cute. It is beefed up because I do cover up as much of the bottom stuff as I can. So all the stickers and washi and stuff are concentrated in the same place. But it kills me on the inside to have all this wasted space and seeing that mini calendar. I cannot stand the mini calendars. I'm one of the people that's like, get those mini calendars off everything. I don't like them. They're not functional for me. And so it beefed up just because I covered that up. But I love the Hone cover. Regular covers, not so much, but this gorgeous. Next, I just have a notebook, and this one was so cute. Look at the little bear and the coloring on it. And these pages do come out, so I've taken these out. I leave notes for the kids with these. They're just super cute with the little pattern on the bottom. But the gripe I have with this is it is unlined or not dot grid or anything. So it is harder for me to use these like as a purposeful thing. It's just like jotting a quick note to somebody. I'll pull a page out here and there, but super cute. I wish it was dot grid so I could use it more functionally, but like practical use, it's very, very helpful. Hobonichi, this is the Hobonichi cousin for 2024. I finally got one, and again, I started, like my proof of concept started here. Main gripe about this is the coloring. Not so much a fan of the navy, but especially do not love the red at all, period whatsoever. So yeah, the red, hate it. These are unusable for me because of the red. And then not only that, like all of these pages are also colorful all the way across, which, you know, like blue, great, wonderful. Red, not so much. Of course, this looks a little bit pink, so I could probably get away with it, but just do not love at all. So I decorated it to use it. I will maybe go back someday. This is how I started out, like trying out the idea before I got the sterling ink one. I was like, yeah, I love this idea. I'm gonna stick with it. Totally didn't stick with it, but super cute. Love anything with pictures in it. And I don't know if I did any actual journaling here in the back. No, I just set it up. Never used it. So this could be, you know, a down and dirty notes thing. I don't know. I'm not dead set on even using it. It's for like comparison's sake. Like when I'm doing a video, everybody knows the Hobonichi. They don't necessarily know all the other TOMOE River paper planners. So it's good for me to have like various sizes. And now this one, I love the cover of this. It's actually sparkly, which I didn't know at the time. I just thought, oh, you know, it's teal, it's beautiful. No, the paper itself has sparkliness to it, which is gorgeous. So I used this one for my Vlogmas last year because these ones start in November. I used some reusable tabs from Ink and Bolt. They're super cute. But this is my notes from Vlogmas. I didn't use the monthly calendar so much, but I kept track of all my days, my checklisting, the videos, and I took this concept, and I'm using this concept still. Where is it? If I can find it in my stack. There it is. It's under something. I'm still using that, but in the sterling ink, and I love this as a horizontal. You get more space because you don't have that. It's not this, you know, this old paper, but I did this all month long, you know. My camera cut me off, but functional wise, this was super functional for that. I also started notes in the back and then never ended up using it. I ended up using something else for notes, but super functional. Love the layout of this. I want grids on this side. Like you can see the grids behind it, so I use those as my guide, but would love to see grids on this side. Would love all this stuff removed, and Sterling ink solved that problem. It's beautiful and solves the problem. It's nice and clean and sleek. This one didn't do it for me, even though I love the cover, and I'm so tempted with some of the Hobonichi Weeks planners because they have the cutest covers, and then, you know, the inside leaves a lot to be desired for me. I don't want moon phases. I don't want all this down at the bottom. That thing, no thank you. And then I also got the Mega because I wasn't sure when I was getting it. First of all, for review purposes, but also curious. I've done various things in here. Recipes, meal planners. I started something in here. What is this? Yeah, so this is like food, recipes, meal preps. Didn't use this very long though. Try it again. Just tried it out. I got a few recipes and things in the back, but you know, put a little cooking thing on there, so that could be like more of a meal prep type thing, but just can't get past the paper. That would totally be something I would be interested in doing in the future because I still use a meal planner. It's just a sprouted meal planner at this point, but that's a great concept. So that is all of my Hobonichi planners, and if we're keeping track, that's 5 more planners. Let's go to my next stack here, which is Wonderland 222. Their releases have come out for 2025. Beautiful planner. Love like the taupiness of the inside, and actually love their covers. They're the only plastic covers that I really love, and that's because they have a pen loop and pockets. Like there's pockets here. So it's so functional. I have used this one for my 2024, and this is their full year without stacked weekends. So unstacked, and these fit the A5 Hobonichi Cousin stickers. I don't know if I have any in here actually. No, I don't. I don't know that I put any in here. But they do fit those. So it could totally be, you know, a Hobonichi Cousin replacement. This one is cute because it has, I'm going to try to flip to a plain page here. Okay, plain page. So their color scheme is a little bit more taupey, and I think it's gorgeous. They have the 3 divisions here in like the main hourly section, a space at the top, a space at the bottom, a big long sidebar, all very clean and sleek. I love the fonts that they use. This planner is just a beautiful planner. And they also have a stacked weekends, which that was what they used to have. And then 2024, they came out with this version as well. And this one also has a daily page. So they have a one that's like more abridged, and then the one that's called all-in-one. It has the pages in the back. So this is what the planners used to look like. And they also still offer the stacked weekends. These ones fit the vertical planner stickers, which I don't even know if I have something in here. Yeah, so these are 1.5 inch stickers. You can see there's a little space on each side, but you can totally use, you know, your planner vertical kits in here. So I did a week testing this one out. Again, love the grayish. This one is less obvious. Like this one had darker parts, where this one has much lighter toned down colors. So this was 2023, 2024. And then their back note pages are cute too. They're a little bit divided out. So you got that, you got your 24-hour timeline there, numbered pages, great option. So they have this teal color, and I bought this for 2022. I used it in 2023. It was just one that's like on discount, and I picked it up because I love the color. And then this is the one they sent to me. I've worked with them in the past, and it's gorgeous. It's purpley color. Their colors this year I feel like are a lot more muted. So again, this is my wellness and food log. I've got my stickers here, got some stickers in the little pocket. Love having the pen loop in that plastic cover. So I'm using this one currently. It's been more macro tracking protein, things like that. I go in and out of using this. So super cute. And really like this one. I also ended up with a smaller notebook from them and the same like daily page. Just divided a little bit with timetables. And again, the covers, amazing. If you want a cover, this is an A5, would fit in a full year. And then this is more of a like compact size, A6. They also have B6 size. Great company. They do have their pre-order going as of me filming this video. I don't know when their pre-order will end, but they do offer a few different colors each year. And last year's colors were really jewelry, saturated colors. This year's way more neutral toned, and they're just really pretty planners. Again, love the covers, and I will be combining my health stuff with my fitness stuff this year. I've found like having two different things for the same kind of all-encompassing area of life was too much for me. So there is look at Wonderland 222. Next up, we've got Aura Estelle, and I've got a few various different things and sizes from them. I've ordered from them a few times, and I also love their covers, which you've seen a few, and then I have two more to share, actually, one in here. So this was a later release. I ended up with a lot of their planners that only came in black. A lot of their planners still only come in black. These passports come in like neutral colors. So this is their week's planner, and I love this planner. It's definitely one that I've considered getting, but I don't necessarily need a daily page in this size because I feel like it's kind of small for my journaling or my like to-do listing and stuff. But I love this grid style page. That one backs to the monthly calendar, but look, their pages are dated, and I'll talk about their B6 too, but I love this little grid style. One page is the weekly, and then these are the daily dated pages. Such a beautiful planner, and I every year think to purchase another one of these. This is from 2023. Almost purchased again for 2024, and again, like very tempted to purchase a 2025 as well. I don't know why I have that page marked. I don't know, that page is marked for some reason. I have used this at some point. I don't know where. I don't know. I did end up using this. I feel like this would be a great content planner. I do not love their calendars. They don't have lines on them, but you can see the lines on the back side, but it's super teeny tiny. I don't like, and I also don't like this like open line here. Don't love that part, but love the weeklies and the daily dated pages. I'm still looking. There we go. Like, where is it? So I use this. I do like the journaling bit. Tried this. I was like, oh, it's so dang small. I love the, I use this. This was like gaming stuff. We left on vacation, so I used it for a week, tried it out. Really, really love the layout of this one. So that's their classic weeks. It comes in a two-part thing. I also have a couple of notebooks from them, or at least one notebook. This one, still an ongoing one. This is my daughter's dance journal. So I talk about each year. Olivia's dance journal, year one, has the year. I talk about all their competitions, all their roles in each event, each recital, that kind of thing. So it's just a dance thing, and I liked that it was pink. The cover here is freckled fawn, but this is an ongoing one I use and update as needed. We're into year 4 for her competitive dance. And then this one is a cover from Aura Estelle. The elastic I put in myself, and it is fraying at the end, but that's their elastics. You put that in yourself, so you can actually add the planners in here or in the front and back covers. So this is another Aura Estelle. This is the A6 weekly catch-all, and this one is super cute. I use this one as like swatches. So swatches, use it up stuff. I will continue to use this past 2024, but I like the layout of this one too. If I was going to go small, like A6 size planners, this would be a totally functional option too. You've got the whole horizontal here, a weekly sidebar. This could be like a weekly to-do list. And then these 3 pages you can use for notes or daily bullet journaling type stuff. Just such a nice layout. And again, very tempted to have purchased one for 2025, but I was scaling back my options and sizes and things. So definitely in the running to purchase one of those in the future or repurpose that. I would love to see that exact layout in an A5 size. And speaking of exact layouts and different sizes, this is a B6, and I'm not going to flip through anything that I've done in here because it is more personal. Now this one does have the lines and the grid behind it for their monthly calendar, which I appreciate. I love this one. And then I love the layout of this. So you've got like this 2-page for like goal setting and stuff. And then this is your weekly page with daily dated pages. So you've got the little section here, a long like weekly to-do list style thing, and a page per day. And I just love this one. I was really hoping they would have this one in an A5 size. I would totally use this. And I love the dated pages, and I love the header. Like everything about this daily page is just beautiful. Love the border around it and the border around the header. Super cute planner. Again, using this one right now for my like morning journaling. Anytime I have journaling thoughts, again, personal, not going to share that. And this is one of the things I had wrapped, and I use this one pretty frequently. So I really like this one. This was just pen and paper only journaling. Then I have another couple of options. So these ones are either undated or dated for 2023. So got 2 dated ones. This one's undated. This is the weekly vertical classic, and this is very much like the take a note planner. It's undated, and it has 4 grid columns, and the plan is to use 2 pages per week. So you'd have 4 days here and then like 3 days in notes, or the opposite way, like your beginning of the week notes, Monday, Tuesday onward. You can date it however you want. It's got the little boxes up at the top. They have since darkened their lines, so this one has very, very pale lines, but this reminds me of the Take a Note, just an undated version of the Take a Note. So I really, really like that one. Again, almost everything came with the black cover. This one happened to be one of the very few with a pink cover. This is the weekly index, and this one's super teeny tiny. It's just the horizontal weekly pages. And again, I was using this to like have a monthly theme for things, talk about planners, what planners I'm going to use each month. That was when I'm like experimenting with planners. Let's open one that's blank. It's literally just the weekly page. And I love like the condensed version. This could be a great option for content planning, or if you have meetings, like just such a great slimline weekly planner. And then they have the weekly essentials, which is almost exactly the same thing, but it has lined or gridded pages next to it. And again, their monthlies are throughout the book. Again, don't like the monthly because it's the older version of the monthly. I'm trying to find one that's not next to a monthly so you can see it a little better. And this is 2023, so the lines were a lot lighter. This is a 2024, and you can compare. The lines were much more distinct in the 2024s. They darkened them up quite a bit, so much, much better. But it's the same concept of the weekly index one with the same horizontal spread. And this is an A5 size, but it doesn't come with a daily page. It just comes with one dashboard page, then your weekly dashboard page, monthly, and so on. So it's, again, just the weekly, but in a 2-page spread versus a 1-page spread. So a little bit thicker. Great option. And then they came out with these passports, which are super cute. These are designed to be 1 month at a time, so you get a quarterly set of books. One's a notebook, and then the 3 are the monthlies. Let's see. That's what they look like. They are undated, but they come with the whole set of stickers, which is awesome. It comes with like a demonstration spread, always in all their planners. They come with a little pamphlet, but it's like you put your title here, you got your timeline, your to-do list. So super cute. I was using these, I think, just for like notes at some point. I'm trying to find the one that's notes. Yeah, so like I was using this just for notes. Calendar, useless for me. Like my to-do list was in here for a little while. I just like having a little to-do list with me. Super cute. So love those. Really teeny tiny. I love anything like really teeny tiny and slimline. So that's all of the goodness I have from Aura Estelle. I have the covers from them. I've got quite a few other things. Like they had a bunch of freebies in their Black Friday sale, and I always check them out for Black Friday. I plan on getting a week's cover. I have an A6, A5, B6, but I don't have a week's from them. Okay, next stack is PaperTess. So PaperTess has released things in various sections. I ended up getting a 2024 weekly notebook and also the B6 size for 2024, and these are all undated or notebooks. So let's start here. Their week's size, like the cover's gorgeous. They also have a green one, which I'm not a huge fan of the green, but their planner is so different and unique. It's very structured. So for me, I'm like, I short circuit. I just want a blank page here, but I love this weekly setup, and I got it for review purposes. I'm so glad I did because I love some of their other things, which I'll show you, but this one's just was for review purposes. I've seen people do their time blocking in here with color codes, which I totally could get behind, but I've never even tested this one out. I just like it. I don't know how to use it. I look at it and it's like, oh wow, it's so structured, and I'm not a huge fan of this page, but I do like this horizontal with the to-do listing section. So there's their weekly, and also I got the B6, and I did start using this one just for brush lettering and lyrics. Like I always have songs in my head that I think about, so I was just doing brush lettering or writing down what song is in my head, and then stopped this pretty quickly. That was, here's starting February, so I can totally repurpose this, but this one's also the same kind of concept, but blank page on this side, and I want this in an A5, which you'll see in this stack. I wanted this one in an A5, and at this time they only had a B6. So I got the B6, reviewed it, loved it, stuck it in my lineup for 2024, and then haven't touched it since. And it's an Aura Estelle cover right here. Now this cover is from Erin Condren. It's a petite folio, but it does fit an A5. So I stuck an A5 in here. I had to redo the elastic band to make it work because it was too loosey-goosey. So I tightened it up significantly. You can see I popped it and then tightened it up so it would fit. And this is the undated. She came out with undated versions, and I got 2 undated versions. So there you go. It's the same thing, but the grid is throughout the page. It's undated, No monthly calendar, which is one thing I love about the undated planners. And then this one has the, I think the months all in the front. The months are all in the front here. The months are also still all in the front here. The months all there. I think the B6 one is different. I think it might be more dispersed. Yeah, so these ones are more dispersed. So January is here and then you move into those pages. Whereas this one, all the months are in the front because it's undated. She didn't know how many weeks to put in each month. People will start it at different points in time, but I love this. This is definitely in the runnings for my 2025. It's so pretty. And it has like the, almost like the take a note cover. Unfortunately, I don't like the fabric-y bit at the end. I wish it would have been an exposed spine, which is really pretty. The take a notes are like that, they're gorgeous, which they're in my stack as well. So this is the TN version of the exact same thing, which I'm like, oh, I love this spread. Again, still in the runnings for me. Gorgeous planners. I also purchased one of their notebooks. She's got a lot of these slimline sewn TN size books. This one's just grid. And then she also has big size notebooks, and this one had the rose gold edges, and this is my only one with actual rose gold. Sterling ink has gold edging. This is rose gold. It's gorgeous with the sand color. And I don't know what she is going to do for 2025. I don't know if she has it out yet. I haven't looked at all. The shipping from Germany is astronomical, so if I do purchase, it'll be very, very sparse. I would love to have this one in a dated version for 2025, this exact one, hopefully with the PU leather cover or an exposed spine. If it's the same as this except dated, like exactly the same, I'll probably just repurpose this one and add the dates. But this is just a notebook and it's just tons of pages, not used yet, gorgeous, rose gold edges. So this is also like one of those notebooks that when I run out of one notebook, it can go in the lineup. So that is all from PaperTess. I lost count. I didn't even talk about my count yet and the various other company planners. Okay, this one is the Take It Out, and I wanted to love this one so much. Okay, so first off, I totally missed their 2023 release. I had missed the pre-order or something and then found one on Amazon. They sell these on Amazon. And I did not realize when I purchased it that it was the A6. So this is actually the first A6 I purchased. I was only strictly A5 at the time. And I was like, what in the world is this teeny tiny little book? And look at the exposed spine. I was like, wow, I love this. I want an A5. They ended up releasing the A5s on their website. So they had like various sizes on their website. I finally got the A5 size, but oh my gosh, it's so teeny tiny. And I looked at it. I'm like, I'm trying to use it. These grids are insanely small. Like we're talking, this is like your normal grid compared to the Take a Note grid. This one is smaller than this grid. But look how teeny tiny it is. So I'm like, this is unusable for me to like try to write this teeny tiny. So it did not work for me at all. And then I got the A5 size. Guess what? Grid, still tiny. I did try to use this one. Got journaling and game time stuff in there. But again, like really quick realized, wow, this is so small of grid. And it's not as much of a difference, but it's still really dang small. So as much as I wanted to love this one, it's so hard for me to use because the grid is just so teeny tiny. And a lot of people won't care about that, but for me, like somebody who writes really big, it's a stretch to even use like the regular size grid that they put in these TOMOE River paper planners. And it's just so pretty. It's brown and gray on the inside. I love the exposed spine, the like chipboardy type of cover. Gorgeous, gorgeous planner. Just the grid sizing for me is just a no. Like the brown and gray combo is so pretty. Here's a blank page. So you got your like weekly overview column, and then these are the daily columns. And it's just such a beautiful planner. It's set up really well. You could do the same thing with Undated or Estelle. Which one is it? The Weekly Vertical Classic. You could do the same thing as here. But so pretty. And again, I always think I'm going to come back to this one because it's so beautiful. Love the layout of this one. It's just the grid sizing is really tiny for that one. So I only purchased for 2023. And again, it's one of those ones where I'm so tempted every year, like, oh, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to get the dated one again. I was like, nope, pump the brakes. You already have 2 versions of this that you can try out at any time and repurpose. You don't need a new one every single year. So that's what I do every year. It's like, oh, I just love the Take a Note. And then need to set it aside because I already have 2. All right, this is my stack of one and done versions. So first up, we got the Twine and Paper. Talked about my gripe with them in the video. Beautiful planner, gold edging. they have their pre-orders now, or they just got through with their pre-orders. Showing you guys a week. I like this one. Again, same thing. I love the horizontal with the dashboard page. And this has a little habit tracker at the bottom. So such a cute one. It could totally be like a workout planner. It comes in the week's size and it's just super cute. Got plenty of notes pages in the back. Just have had not the greatest customer service experience with them, unfortunately. So that's that one. And then this is from Create with Pen. I've purchased stickers from them and they came out with notebooks. They have various size of these notebooks and I turned this into my Go Wild notebook. So anybody who gave me stickers or contact cards, or in this case, charms, paper clips, all that stuff went in here. So this is all the info. I've walked through this in a video, but it's just all the people I met and gave contact cards. And I can go in through here and take the stickers off if I want to actually use the stickers, but I just decorated it a little bit as well in here. Super cute, and I have so much fun at Go Wild. So this is my Go Wild notebook, and I will continue to pump it up, fluff it up in the future at future Go Wild. So this was Go Wild number 1. And I probably got, I don't know, room for at least 2 more Go Wilds in here. And I put the little sticker on the front. It says Wild. So super cute. I got little bookmarks, hanging down things. The thing with this notebook is their grid is huge, which can be good and bad, but I also don't love that there's no like border on it at all. So it's just like all the way up. So super cute for this kind of purpose where I'm repurposing it. And I love the pink on the front. They also have like an aqua color that's gorgeous, different sizes and stuff. Great company. They have great stickers. It's just, I want them to come out with an actual planner and like put a border around this. So it's not edge to edge. But I will keep that one, of course. It's an ongoing one. And last but not least, this one's from Hobonichi Gripes. They released a set of these daily TRP planners, and they are 3-month planners. It's got your daily, monthly, weekly pages, and it's a lot. I ended up not even using all of the pages in here when I was like testing it out for things. So you've got gratitude, and this is an undated planner. You start it whenever you want. So I just used their stickers, and these were designed like A5 size, so the 1.5 inch typical like 7x9 vertical stickers don't work the greatest in here. So we've got like dashboard pages in throughout here as well. So we've got a monthly calendar, dashboard pages, a weekly spread. I think this one fits the Hobonichi Cousins style stickers. I'm not sure. Then it also had another dashboard page. Then you move into your daily pages. So there's 3 sets of note pages, a weekly spread, a daily spread. And I set this up to use it. And I was using it pretty good there for a while for workout stuff. And then got where I used less and less pages. Like I didn't use it every day. I didn't fill out the weekly spread at the end of the month there. But put in some good time in this, reviewed it. Still have some room I could play in the back of this one. Got like a full month. 1 month is dated, but I could take those off if I need to. Worked on it a little bit here and there, but found that it was a lot to do. So if you want like an all-in-one, it could be an all-in-one planner. Just this one, it's nice and slimline because it's only the 3 months worth. You would have to date it. I love Hobonichi Gripes notebooks and stuff because they have a pen loop. Almost always they have a pen loop on their stuff. So totally could be your only planner because it has all the room for notes and stuff all week, every week. It's a great one, and I do love their cover. Like this cover is gorgeous. It's nice and floppy. I would love for them to come out with your typical like full year weekly spread type of planner that's dated. Hopefully one day they will, because they did a good job like designing it aesthetic wise. It's really pretty. And that's it. So we walked through all my TRP planners. I will be getting some from On the Fence about if I'm ordering any Hobonichis this year. I'm definitely ordering quite a few Sterling inks. I ordered some plans by Just Scribble. And I also would love to order some PaperTess. There's a teeny tiny fly flying around. So hopefully you guys haven't seen that this whole video. I just now noticed it at the very end of this video. I definitely love the TRP planners. I've got tons that I can repurpose for 2025 and in the future. So I hope you guys like this video. And again, thank you, Mary Beth, for this video suggestion. And if you guys have other video suggestions, I would love to hear them. Leave them in the comments down below. And I will try to link to some of these walkthroughs, but you can always search my channel for any of these companies if you want to see. I've walked through all of these planners on this channel at some point, so you can check that out and search my channel. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a like, subscribe, follow me along, and I will catch you guys next time. Have a great day. Bye. I wish she would have pink in every single color. That's my main huge gripe. And going along with that gripe, it was released to us in a fashion where we saw all of the new colors coming out. She explained that the fairy floss and the new pink was a little different from this pink, which I don't even know the name of this pink. The other pink is quartz, so it's a little bit pinkier, rosier toned than the old like mauve pink. And the newer one's a little bit brighter even than this one. And she explained not every planner comes in every color. When she's launching like, hey guys, these are the new colors of planners, it was announced not every color is going to come in every planner like previous years, where she released like 4 colors for 2024. Every planner came in that color. So I was like, oh, okay, it's not going to come in like all the obscure sizes, but surely it's going to come in like the main planners. No, it comes in one single planner. It's this one, the Weeks size compact planner, horizontal. That's the only single exact one, which like my stacks of planners, there's tons of different sizes, thicknesses, layouts, horizontal versus vertical, even more sizes for 2025. Literal one comes out in the pink. One out of, I don't know, 40 different planners, one comes in pink. So it didn't say just one in that launch video. So that was where my main whole gripe with the Sterling Ink 2025 launch comes in. It's like, hey, explain that in the video. Like, hey guys, I know you guys like the pink. I'm excited to bring it to you. It's only in this one single stinking planner. In that video, not saying, oh, you know, not every color can come in every pattern. So that was my main disappointment. Like, just announce it from the beginning, rip off the Band-Aid from the beginning. Okay, I went back and watched the video to try to find the thing to make sure I wasn't misremembering things. And let me tell you, it is just as bad as I remembered, actually possibly worse. It's showing the writing up on the screen of the video. You can go watch this. It's a 55-minute and 44-second video. I watched the entire thing, and I watched all of the other launch videos, which are really, really long. And I love Catherine. I love the Sterling Ink planners. Clearly, they're my #1 TRP planner option. But this is hella misleading, guys. It says these colors will not be available in every SKU for 2025, okay? So when it says that, to me, and I think most people with logical sense and thought would think, okay, it's going to come in a couple of colors, or it won't come in every single one. It hints that they will come in a few colors. Like, there's nowhere here, I listened to it again just for this video's sake, it definitely alludes to it being in more than one stinking SKU. Like, come on, it's totally misleading feeling. Like, we're watching this and she's introducing these colors and talking about how gorgeous they are and the textures of them, and everybody of course is getting super excited from this video. So like, I don't feel like I'm in the wrong for being totally feeling like I got misled here. And like I said, I'll still buy the planners, and I even have to have one little confession in this video because I did something I thought I would never do. So I'll talk about that too. But I'm like, come on, like, it's way different to be like, you know, I'm so excited to bring you guys these colors, but they're not going to come in everything. I'm going to warn you, they're not coming in everything. And then for it to just be one planner, it is so heartbreaking. I mean, this is totally like first world problems, like Pampered Princess problems, that our planners don't come in pink. I know so many people are disappointed, but this single thing right here is why everybody is disappointed. It's not that if she had been up front, we would have been as disappointed, but we're watching these videos, we're spending hours of our time watching these videos only to find out later on that there's only one single pink planner out of all the planners. And I haven't even added them up. It's got to be like 40 types of planners with all the sizes and thicknesses and layouts, color options. There's tons and tons of SKUs, and for just one of them to be the pink one feels so misleading. And like I said, I'm still going to buy a bunch. I already bought one from the first launch, which I'll talk about here in a minute, but let's just cut back to the original video where I was talking. I felt really, really sad. Like, I watched all those launch videos hoping for more pink, and got one single pink planner, which, guys, look, I'm a pink girly. Like, that was all I bought until they came out with new colors, and I bought a few new colors to try for 2024. So my computer fan came on, and then it sounds really ratchet for the audio, so just ignore that. But I was thinking about this, and she did say that the sales data supported all of her choices that she made, so I know there's some sort of method to her madness, but I just felt like it was really misleading from that launch video, like, hey guys, shiny new colors. Oh, but wait, let me tell you later on, after hours and hours of videos, that there's only one pink planner. Just felt really, just sat the wrong way for me. But I thought about it, and I'm kind of sad that I got the different colored planners for 2024 to show you guys. I just got them out of curiosity and to show them in videos and talk about them. And like I showed, I never got one of the forest green planners because I just refused. But I kind of wish I had only stuck with pink ones so that my sales data personally only supported pink planners, because all the other sales data was used to get rid of the pink. So I got 2 caramels, 2 caramel booklets, and then the Misc color, the blue one. So I had 5 other planners I could have potentially, well, not the booklets, but 3 planners I could have gotten in pink to support more pink. She did say it was their least selling color. But part of it's a little baffling for me because she said it was pretty much impossible to produce the larger planners in the new fairy floss color because as making the planners, there was so much product waste and it wasn't feasible to produce more planners. So it seems like she tried to produce more planners and maybe it just didn't pan out. Like maybe she wanted to get the B5 or B6 or A5 in the pink, and then the bigger planners just didn't support that because of the production of the material. But I just don't know. But like, my heart of hearts is a pink girly, right? So super disappointed in the lack of pink. I showed you guys how to cover the planners, which you'll see those covered notebooks in the sterling ink pack. Okay, so it can be redone. Okay, so guilty confession time about the sterling inks. I said I would never get a forest colored planner because she does use the sales data, and I was like, I'm definitely, now that I know that, I'm surely not going to support the forest. But I bought a forest planner, the very thing I said I would never do. I did buy the forest green one. In launch number 1, I bought a B5, and I'm very excited. It's a vertical, and the columns are 1.8 inch. So all of those 1.5 inch planner stickers are going to fit in this planner. So it's going to be really fun to have a TRP planner. It's a big form factor, and I did end up with a B5 notebook, which I showed in this video. I covered it in the floral vinyl, and it's really pretty. I will cover the other B5 in that as well, but I didn't want the full year B5 vertical because it's going to be one that I'm just going to play around with, and I know I'm not going to need a page a day because the B5 pages are ginormous. So I just knew it just did not make sense for me to buy the full year planner, knowing that it's probably going to just be used and dabbled with and played around with. And even if I commit to it for the full year and use it, I still won't use a daily page in that book. It's just so big. So I went back and forth. I was like, okay, do I just suck it up, pay more, and get a different color that I can stomach? Or do I just suck it up and pay less and get the size and configuration I really want to? And when it came down to it, I just couldn't stomach paying $20 more for a planner that I just knew I didn't need all the extra pages for. And so I spent $20 less and got the exact one I wanted, except it is the forest green, womp womp. So I actually will have one forest green planner, and I'm sad about that part of it, but I'll just cover it up. So I did the one thing I said I would never do. I got the forest green planner. And while I'm feeling salty and already spilling tea and telling it like it is, let's talk Hobonichi 2025 launch. It was September 1st, and the launch, my time is Central Time, so I think it was like 7 p.m. I got the kids tucked in, and it was like the weekend, so they didn't go to bed until like 8:45 or 9 p.m. And I waffled back and forth whether or not I was going to order any Hobonichis, but I just absolutely loved some of the covers. So I bit the bullet and went on the website, put everything in my cart, and then could not check out. And I did this for like over an hour of me like trying to hit the button to check out and could not check out, and getting myself worked up and having the FOMO. And my cart got dumped like 4 or 5 times over this like over hour span of time. And then like one by one, as I'm like hitting the button and things are erroring out, one by one they go out of stock. So I hit the checkout button, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you can't check out because blah blah's out of stock. And I scroll down and I was like, oh no, that's the main one I really wanted that made me order from Hobonichi in the first place. Like the one gorgeous one. Like I got a few gorgeous ones, but I was just so upset, like trying to refresh and getting the error screen. It's like the servers are down, the servers are busy, try again, try again. I kept trying again. I would fill up my cart again with the ones that were still in stock, and one by one, everything but one thing went out of stock. So I'm scrambling, trying to order them from other websites, because a lot of other websites, especially like US based stores, will sell them, but they're so marked up. I ended up just biting the bullet and finding every one but one and ordering from JetPens and then one other store and getting all the ones I wanted except the first one that started my whole Hobonichi order in the first place, the one I loved. And then I could not sleep. So early in the morning, I tried one more time to go to the Hobonichi website, and everything was back in stock and I could check out the first time through and got everything I wanted. So I canceled my other 2 orders, and I have a whole order of Hobonichi goodness coming, and they just totally get me. I don't love the inside coloring and stuff, but their covers just totally got me. So when people on the Sterling Ink page, and here's where the saltiness is going to come out, brace yourselves. When people on the Sterling Ink page are like, it's what the inside that counts, it's not about the cover color, I want to say, well, bite me, because clearly, like, Sterling Ink and the other companies offer different covers, because covers totally sell planners too. And like, the inside matters, the size matters, but you could make any planner work, but there's very few things you can do to change the actual cover of the planner. You can disguise it all you want, but at the end of the day, the cover is the cover, and they wouldn't make 42 billion different kinds of planners if the layout or the cover or the size didn't matter. It all matters. So people were like, I'm getting the layout I want. I don't care what the color is. Like, okay, if it's in puke green, you're not going to buy it because it's going to be ugly to you. Well, that's how I feel about certain colors. Forest green, I don't want it. So I just get riled up when people are like, oh, it doesn't matter what it looks like. I was like, clearly it matters what it looks like, or everybody would use the exact same planner and there wouldn't be a bunch of different planner companies out there. We all like what we like, and some of us care about the covers more than others, but it doesn't make it wrong or right. So there you go, friends. There is my long rant and my collection. I hope you guys liked this video. It went totally on a different tangent than the original video was planned, so it's a combination of a lot of things. I hope you guys liked it, and I will catch you guys next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye.